Alright, hello and welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog, Saturday edition, and we're on a streak edition. Um, as you know, if you watched the last episode, it's really not Saturdays that stump us, as you might assume by the name of the channel. It's Sundays. So I'm going into this Saturday with a bit of confidence. I think I can get this done, and let's try to keep the streak going. Ooh, very nice symmetrical puzzle shape. Curved bed frame style, not sure. Distresses, maybe an S here. A drop before bedtime, not sure. Roast roost. Um, I'm not actually sure what that might mean. A roost is like a place to sit. Um, but not sure. Okay. Central FBI component. I wonder if that's Bureau, because it's the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Um, and B is the center. Okay, mythological figure with an eponymous body part. Eponymous. So meaning that is where the name comes from. So it's a mythological figure named for one of its body parts. Add with force. It might be like slam in or something. Drop before, oh, sunset. The sun sets slash drops before bedtime. So yeah, it might be something in. Or orgeat syrup. I confess to not knowing what that is. Um, get a few more letters, and I'm sure I'll have heard of the cocktail before. Gives out. Not sure. Or it could be like doles. No, no. Doles would be gives in parentheses out. Um, not from Scotland. Maybe nay. Like in Scotland, you would say not as nay. Okay. Let's just keep going. If this was slam, this would be an S. Not sure on that. Fly at times. Okay. Remind us. So slam in seems possible. Alright, but I'm just gonna keep going for now. Goddess of Spring, don't know that. Not sure. Use a laser. Maybe etch? There's like laser etching. I don't know that. Red-faced. Could be a D here. From overseas. Or maybe from the word from overseas, similar to this not thing. Let's see. There's there's just a lot of languages in the world. Um, Subject of a Senate committee with an interest in gifts. Probably ethics committee. You have to like ethically disclose what gifts you have, and then day is from in French. Is that right? Don't want to out myself as not knowing that much French, because believe it or not, in high school I was in my school's French Honor Society, which is a pretty impressive distinction. Not just track. Okay. Blame shifting words. I wonder if it's like something I didn't, someone else did. This might be this, like an S here. Roman statesman for whom a Midwest city was named. That's, yeah, a lot of Roman names that might end in US. Let's see if it's didn't and try to confirm this I. Summers in Monaco. Oh, what language do they speak in Monaco? Is it Italian? Home run and slang. Um, okay. So I'm just gonna take this out for now because I don't feel confident on it. Finds a time for. Certain Zen retreat. Not sure. Okay. Well, this is quite an impressive stack of long answers crossing each other. I think this will be a nice area to pick apart. I just need to like work at the edges a little bit to give myself a footing. Speaking openly, maybe in my opinion, draining. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are not the same. Not sure. Okay. Mad Men. Oh, I forget what that was on. Um, I just need one letter. It's gonna be one of those like AMC, um, HBO type of things. It might have been AMC, or ABC. Prudent poker player, perhaps. Nice alliteration. Um, Prudent poker player. Huh. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm anything but prudent in my poker play. Van trailer. I wonder if it's some word that might come after van. Ooh, maybe, or like a suffix. Like vanguard is a word. Um, so guard would be the trailer. Um, Constellation named for the instrument it depicts. It might be something S, with an S here. Uh, I mean, kind of want that to be food eaten without, maybe that's just too obvious. Eaten without mirth and music is ill of digestion. Okay. 2 to 1 is a ratio. Smooth out, maybe sand, like sand down. Uh, wasn't it cotton was the prized textile? Or like Egyptian cotton is known to be really good, but okay. Twain protagonist. It was uh, uh, Huckleberry Finn and Tom. Oh, why am I forgetting the more famous one? Tom Sawyer. There we go. That, I believe. Hermes invention. Tough to grasp. Yeah, these letters look awful. This double A and all that. Um, Tough to grasp. Maybe oily? And it's more like tough to hold on to. Like you can grasp something that's oily, it's just slippery. Okay. Remote indication of approval. Maybe like a thumbs up. I don't know why that's remote. I mean, like any sort of indication of approval is sort of inherently remote. Like even saying I approve. You do that from a distance. But thumbs up fits for now. Um, and an old pop duo. You know what I was thinking about recently? One sec, sip of coffee. And by recently, I mean the second I read this, is like, we're so early in our pop music careers as youngins. I'm in my mid-20s. And I saw Brother in a Pop Duo, and I thought to LMFAO, from the early 2000s. They're actually not brothers, they're uncle and nephew. Um, but I was like, it's gonna really hurt when LMFAO is referred to as an old pop duo. Um, like for, they actually are kind of old already. Um, but man, is it gonna hurt when like they make it into crosswords like a bygone pop duo. Anyway, triple double. Nope. Late departure. Not sure. Natural treatment for nausea. Maybe ginger. Okay. All right. So looked at all the acrosses. Let's look at some downs. This like is maybe like angered. That doesn't fit, but something around those lines. Not just track. Come together. Mm. Yeah, these super long ones, unless I have like some flash of insight, can be quite hard without getting a little bit of the fringes. Maybe ABC. Um, Distresses. Eh, this C, I kind of want this to be slam still. Fly at times. Uh, yeah, but I'm just gonna have to take this out for now because it wasn't really helping that much. Instrument it depicts. Like Lyra is a constellation, I believe, but clearly not even close to long enough because that depicts a lyre, I believe. Um, okay. Let me just try to confirm this thumbs up thing. Um, Draining. Dressing up. I think thumbs up is wrong because I like ing dressing up. So let's continue. Whoops. Dressing up. Okay. Headhunter's correspondent. Like a client? Nope. Like a headhunter, either like a literal bounty hunter or a person that's like a recruiter. Word with round or pound. I mean, pound cake is a thing, but I don't think round cake is really a thing. Quoth the raven. This is just something that a raven might say. They don't do much more than like squawk and caw. Prudent poker player. Draining. Okay, what if this was another ing here? Draining. Oh, this might be TBH. Not. Yeah. I mean, doesn't help that much, but I think that's more accurate, to be honest, versus in my opinion. Draining. Okay. I still don't know if it's like draining, like getting water out, or draining isn't like energy draining. Okay. Could it just be Saturn? Maybe. Hermes' invention. What's he known for? He's like a messenger. Yeah. Tough to grasp. Like, I'm thinking ratio could be wrong. I mean, that is certainly a ratio, but they might be trying to be a little tricky. You might get ham at a deli, I guess. Late departure. Okay. Ooh, this could be like a. I was gonna say like something AM. Okay, but what if this was all wrong and this is Sawyer? Um. Ooh, maybe he invented the lyre. That was something I was thinking about with this constellation thing, but he was known for some amount of music, I think, maybe. Um, tough to grasp. Deli choice. Ooh. Rye. You might get a sandwich on rye. Late departure. Okay, yeah, what could this be then? 2 to 1. It's like odds or like. Oh, okay, I think that was all the downs. Let's just double check. Okay, so where to make progress? Maybe over here could do something. Curved bed frame style. No. The stresses. Oh, Mai Tais. There we go. And then it's ending with it instead of didn't. Distresses. Alarms. Like, fly at times. Okay, what if this was a C? Cram in, maybe, instead of slam in. Fly. Oh, lure, like fly fishing. You're luring. Yeah. Gives out, emits, and then Aram. That's a name. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Um, emits. Emit like gives out light. It's more like puts out light, but I'm not gonna stress too much about that. Cool. Maybe like something along the lines of he did it, not me. Home run. Okay, but not confident on that. Just keep looking over here. Roast roost. Like, why would a I don't know if it's a roast like a comedy roast or not. Mythological figure. Because I was thinking like a cyclops or something along those lines, but like that's not quite like you got cyclopses, you got centaurs. I'm just trying to think of things with weird body parts. Um, okay. Finds a time for. I do like these sorts of puzzles with these like big blocks because like once you start chipping in, I think it'll flow. But for now, it's quite a challenge. So I'm just gonna keep doing laps till something inspires me. Okay, if this was like ABC or something, or I guess it can't be ABC. Um, just like this prudent poker player thing is getting to me. Um, it could be like something you're like a bluffer. Like that would be um, this could be Ely. Oh, a red-eye flight, one where you fly out late and then sleep on the plane, or not, depending on your abilities. Um, maybe enclave, is that a thing? Everly, maybe? Cacod, maybe? I don't know how to spell cacod, because is it like that? No. Cacod? 2 to 1. I really don't know how to spell cacod. Not something I usually just say it. Um, finds a time for. Check events. Two to 1. Maybe it's, yeah, I kind of like the A there. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it like this and take a lap and come back to it. Smooth out. Remote. Yeah, the remote thing is throwing me off. Like I said, because most indications of approval are kind of remote by definition. Triple. Does entendre? Nope. Like double entendre is definitely a thing. Triple is much more rare. Red-faced. Oh, it's Isaiah Thomas. I forget how to spell this. Is it like Isaiah? um, I, how do you spell Isaiah? Well, the I and the S are correct, at least. Um, might be an A here. And maybe Gaia is the goddess of spring. Thought she was more of like a goddess of earth, but been known to be wrong on such subjects before. Okay. Zaya? That doesn't look right. um, come together. Lighting option. Um, like incandescent bulbs aren't banned at the moment, right? They're just um like discouraged. Is that right? But yeah, guard could definitely be wrong. So incandescent. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. Liberating. That's an order. Still don't know about that. Home run and sling. Yeah. I don't know if they're talking about like literal baseball home runs or just the concept of doing something really well. Okay, we're back here. I kind of like cod. Um, but then, what is it? AMC? Is that it? Prudent? Could it be like, oh, that might be a scale, a 2-to-1 scale. Um, Passer? Uh, Prudent poker player. I can't even imagine. Like, is it? Yeah, and then what is this? Certain Zen retreat. Something cave. Um, okay, I just want to look at all the vowels. See if anything pops out to me. It really has to be AMC here, right? Like, so then a tasser, a passer, prudent poker player. I don't think that's right. um, wow. Okay. Uh, I guess it doesn't need to be C here, even though I think it should be. But literally anything here just looks bad to me. Um, but anyway, training. Oh, maybe it's tiring. Oops, tiring. And then could this be Lyra? Choice a dry cleaner. Maybe a hanger. Smooth out could be iron. Could be Bronte. Like I forget her first name, but famous author of some sort. Triple entente. I don't even know what that means. I've just heard it before. And linen, textile made of cotton. Um, Volkswagen Golf model. Okay. Remote indication of approval. Huh. I don't know what that would be. Okay. Yeah, we're succeeding in these little pockets, but failing to actually get the part that we need. To break in. Okay, but at least here, that's in order. Maybe something rule. What can you eat other than food? Couldn't tell you. Okay. Let's do another lap, I guess. Yeah, this is funny. We just really need to, like, I think if we got like this or this, that would help a ton. Curved bed frame style. Okay, I'm trying to like imagine a curved bed frame. Like, what part of it is even curved? Um, is it like the headrest? Is it the, yeah, I'm not really imagining it. Ooh, maybe the hot seat in a roast. So like a comedy roast. Um, Constellation named, okay, one sec. Not just track, locate. You're tracking someone or you locate them. Um, red-faced. Could it be a sleigh bed? Is that a thing? I'm just thinking of words that fit there, but come together, gel. Okay. Skull. Um, Band lighting option. Oh, it's like some sort of element installation. Red face. Okay. Maybe shamed. Achilles heel. There we go. How? When it's like this, it gets a smile like that. Rating. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is that's in order. Oh, like it's like neon lights or something, but it's like how. I feel like I'm close on that. Like halogen or halo. This might be Olays. Um, Tell. Any instruments that start with tell or constellations for that matter. Like, could this just be like setting free? Like maybe find a time for. Is it like halogen? Seems somewhat off. Blame shifting words. Yeah, I kind of want something did it. Like blink did it. It's like something tube maybe. I'm like deep in the speculative world right now. Um, but maybe this will give me some inspiration. That's in order. Van. Halogen tube. Is that really a thing? don't, don't know. I just can't think of what to put here that's longer than like they did it. Um, like I think I'm just making halogen tube up to be quite honest. Um, okay, let's do a lab. Could be like an IC, like Atticus. And summers, plural, S. Like my um, hypothesis is that this is just a ooh, if they speak French in Monaco, then that would be étés. But it's just like the word for summer in Monaco. Yeah. Um, find a time for. So it's not did it. Oh, maybe he started it. Uh, so that still works with halogen. Oh, telescope something? Because a telescope is an instrument, it's just a scientific one, not a musical one. And then this is still setting free. Maybe get into your schedule. Nope. Find time for. Dressing up. True. Maybe something games. Could end in R. Could be an ER. Okay, Midwest City. Yeah, it could still be tube. Could it be buffer? Telescope. Okay. Headhunter's course, maybe a hiree, someone that's getting hired. Finds a time for in a way. Okay. Okay. Great progress. Let's do a lap. I think there's a lot of stuff in here, so I want to make sure I'm not missing any easy wins. Van trailer. Van, yeah, something that could come after van is what I'm thinking here, but nothing immediately. It could be meal, but indication of approval. Like it could be like telescopius or something, you know? Van Euros. I don't know if that's a thing. Um, telescopius. Never heard of it, if that is real. That's in order. Dressing up. Trim. Okay, home run in slang. Um, yeah, still not sure. Okay, what if this was a cacad, so a C? Um, and it doesn't need to be like that. Finds a time for. Yeah. In a way, it's like, because I keep thinking of this in terms of like finding time for something on your schedule, but that might not be accurate. Okay, well, let's keep going. Certain Zen retreat, I'm still not sure about. Prudent poker player, yeah, not sure. And then find a time for. Oh, maybe this is makeup games. And maybe round cake is a thing. Okay, let's just put stuff in. Like, I don't know how man cave is a Zen retreat, but um, um, maybe hirer. Um, often found on the bench. Power. Oh, power lifter. Like yeah, like someone that is a power lifter might bench a lot. So halogen doesn't need to be anything like that. Uh, uh, a passer? Like what? Someone who passes? I, I don't know what that is. And what is a mom cave? AMC? That a mom cave? Is that really a thing? Yikes. Um, like that, I hope that's wrong, honestly, because that's um telescopius, maybe? Uh, Van. Uh, oh, like Cincinnati, Cincinnatus, maybe. Uh, yeah, I don't know if I'm spelling that wrong, but That's an order. Stand something. Okay. Is a tater somehow a home run? Uh, find time. Maybe it is just get in. No, no, never mind. I keep thinking that, but then NR is certainly wrong. I think Cincinnatus could be right. Yeah, it is Cincinnatus, maybe? Finds time for in a way. Halogen bulb. Oh, carbon dates. There we go. A tater. All right, all right. Guess that's a thing people say, apparently. Stand at something. Van. It doesn't need to be telescope. Yeah, it's probably US, but I don't want to have that marked as like definite. That's an order. Stand. It'll also span date something, something along those lines. Dressing up. Okay, if this was N, dressing up. Find time for. Get. Yeah, so like what letters could even go here? It's like SH, but then, oh, it's really weird. Maybe get to? Get to something, find time for something. Ornamenting, okay. Stand at Van Buren, Martin Van Buren. Telescope, yes, I guess. Stand at standy. Okay, seat. um, cert. Could it just be telescopium and then meat eaten without mirth or music? Stand standate. Having trouble parsing that. That's an order. Stand at ease. Ease signing. Ah, like on a contract. All right, there we go. As you know, there's a certain thing we have to do before admiring the puzzle. Give me 1 second.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it! Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am. Get it right.
All right, couldn't have said it better myself. Let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. This was an interesting one. I think I think the shape of the puzzle or the properties of the puzzle are very impressive. Like I mentioned at the beginning, these long uh, crossing things through the middle are it's quite impressive. Um, the corners end up being quite isolated, which, as you saw, made it kind of hard to break into the center. You know, just have these little narrow passageways to work your way through. Um, as for the stuff that actually made up the long fill, halogen bulbs is pretty interesting. Telescopium, not a huge fan of that. To be honest, it just doesn't, it's not really something that I've heard of, and it doesn't even really look like a galaxy name that much. Setting free, solid, and stand at ease, solid. He started it, good. Cincinnatus, I liked that. Carbon dates, liked that as well. Makeup game, solid. Powerlifter. So like all in all, I think the middle is actually quite impressive. Um, and yeah, so I enjoyed that, and that actually made up a bulk of the puzzle. So that's pretty solid. I think there is some stuff that is just sort of like awkward on the ear, like mom cave, like a Zen retreat. Like even so, man cave is a more pop culture thing than a mom cave, which I assume it's equivalent. Maybe mom cave is like a literal Zen retreat, but like it's not something I've heard of before. And if it's equivalent to a man cave, then um, that's not really a Zen retreat in the first place. Passer, like a prudent poker player, like prudent means making good decisions. It doesn't just mean like careful or passive. And like this is me being overly analytical here, but like it's not a good idea to just always fold in poker. Like, assuming that's what passer means, like passing in poker is not really a term that people use. So that also like um, rubbed me the wrong way. Is like you're saying passer as like as if that's something that poker players would say. And trust me, I consume way too much poker content. This is not a thing. Um, um, there's also like GTI stuff, not a huge fan of, but um, other than those concerns, I think the corners were actually fine on their own as well. So, like, it sounds like I'm complaining a lot, but I actually think this was quite a good puzzle. There were just like certain bits that I ended up having to spend a lot of time on that I didn't like. Um, so it's sort of like an unfair thing. I also just don't like that. Like, I guess it's more of like a cluing issue than a fill issue. Like, it just pisses me off to like see Tater and be told that there are people in this world that call home runs taters. Like that just annoys me to learn. Like I'd rather it be somehow clued with tater tots, you know? Like I think they also overused the classic misdirection, not from Scotland, from overseas, Summers in Monica. You know, there's a lot of that in one area. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. I think it was quite well constructed. The fill was good, and I just something about the cluing just didn't vibe with me, which is why I'm not giving it a higher score. Um, like it, like so many of these clues were like really like you had to glue it that way, and not even like in it was like a too misdirecting way. It was just like in a cringe, annoying way. Like, but I think I'm just being overly critical. But anyway, I did enjoy the puzzle. And anyway, thanks for watching. I'm probably going to do this Sunday off camera. We'll see. Um, and we'll see if I can even solve it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.